Okay, folks, so today we are looking at a Bible. It was sent to me for review purposes. This Bible is the 120 RL Cameo text block from a Church Bible Publishers. It was sent to me for review purposes, specifically around an issue I have with them, which is their text blocks. A lot of their red letter Bibles are, I have had issues of the text going from a real nice red to a really light pink, and it's very distracting to me as a reader to see those types of inconsistency in print. So we're going to take a quick look at this Bible. We're going to focus on the print because that's really where they wanted me to focus when they sent this to me for review, and I'm going to do that. But we're also going to look at this Bible in general. This was a defective Bible that they sent me, but to be honest, I can't hardly find the defect. It's there, and I had to really search for it, but it's a very well done Bible. You know, I would purchase this Bible defective all day long. I mean, it's that well done. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. So the first one we're going to look at is the size. So generally, this Bible is about 8 3/4 almost in length. It is about 6 1/4 in width. And we're going to take a couple measurements here. We're going to take a measurement at the head here, or at the spine of the Bible, which is about 1 1/4. And it's just a little skinnier, about almost an inch at the front. So yeah, it's a little thicker in the rear, and you can see that where the binding is. So there's that. This is a Cameo text block. This is a text block that's been around for a long time. Lots of different people have produced this text block, but they've done a very good job with this. The Cameo text block is usually around 8.5 print. I have my All Bibles chart here, and now we're going to look at that. And we see that this, from the All Bibles chart, because, just because something says it's a specific font or type from publisher to publisher, that's going to mean different things. And it's going to change also depending on the actual font itself. So looking at the All Bible reference that I tend to use in my videos, this is closer to a 8.5, almost a 9 point. I would say it's actually about a 9.5 based on this chart, if you look at it. I'd say it's real close to a 9.5. So very nice text, very readable, even with my glasses off, an extremely readable text. We also see that they've started doing an art guild, so it's very similar to what we see in the Cambridge Bibles, like in our Clarions, things of that nature. Excuse me, not Clarendon, I'm thinking about another publisher there, but our Clarion Bibles, very nice art guild. Doing a very good job with it, very similar to that type of art guild we see in those Clarions. But the text already, looking at this black text, it's bold, it's pretty. We don't have a super tight gutter. We have plenty of margin here for making notes. But the main reason they sent this to me once again was to focus on the text, the red letter. So we're going to do that right now. So the first thing we see when we look at this in Matthew is we see this red letter. First of all, we see it's a lot darker than it's been in the past. It's a bit more bold. In general, I've seen a couple pages where, there's a tiny bit lighter, but it's not enough to be distracting. And in general, this red letter text is extremely consistent. And I have to say it is a massive step up from where we have been in the past with the printing of the red letter text. For me, just going from black to red, I've not been a super big fan of red letter text Bibles in general. I have quite a few of them because for certain text blocks, that's how they produce them. But for me, red letter, it kind of gives an excuse, I think, for some people to say, well, Jesus said that, when the entire Bible is the inspired Word of God and Jesus is God, so this entire book is his book. So to say, well, red letters, we've separated this. There's also other editions of the Bible that do, like when God spoke in the Old Testament in blue, things of that nature. So there's just, in general, I don't like those types of Bibles. I like just standard black letter text Bibles. But if you like red letter text, this is well done, and it's consistent. We know that Jesus spoke a lot, recorded in Matthew, and we can see that here. And we see the text is pretty consistent. We can see from here to here, just a tiny bit, but it's not like from red to light pink like it's been in the past. It really doesn't distract at all for me. It's very well done. The text is nice, it's bold. Like I said, I can even read this with my glasses off. which, I don't do well with a lot of small text Bibles anymore because of that reason. But reading this, when therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Jesus made and baptized more disciples than John, it's very readable for me. So, very nice Bible. Very well done. Good job. This is the top grain cowhide. The cowhide is extremely nice. Get a little closer look at that. Very well done. We have our nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raised hubs, and we have that in the front there. Nice grain. I like those lines in the grain. It is very flexible. It is everything we expect out of a decent, nice top grain cowhide Bible from someone like Church. It is edge-lined, which is what we expect from most of our premium Bible manufacturers. This thing is just well done. I'm not supposed to be reviewing the binding. The corners here, I will say, that's a tough corner. But in general, that's about the only real aesthetic issue I can find. That's not even a real complaint. It doesn't affect the Bible. It's purely aesthetic. But it's beautiful. It's well done. So if you're looking for I would say this is a medium-sized Bible. It's definitely not a hand-sized Bible. If you're looking for a medium-sized Bible and you're wanting some note room and you're wanting, a nice, how would I say this? This font is considered kind of a medieval style font. If you like a medieval style font, not a modern font, this is a good option for you. So, beautiful Bible. This is my review of the 120 RL from Church Bible Publishers, and hope you enjoyed it. And if you're looking for a Bible, go get it. And I've got one of the new note takers coming in black goat skin, so when it comes, I'll review that as well. So that's about all I got, guys. Enjoy and go get this Bible if you're a King James fan. It's a fantastic Bible. I thought about giving this away, but actually I think I'm going to keep this one because I really like it. Anyway, enjoy and subscribe.